Get more out of giving.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Tuesday evening Zoom call. There's only a few of us, but we will still present, even if there's just a few people here. Please, can you indicate by typing in the chat if you are already in Gift of Legacy? If you are new and you've never heard about Gift of Legacy before, please let me know. Mum Alvina I think you all are participants. Mum Alvina and Mpo and Monica, you are all participants. Maybe you can message somebody in your group or your team and invite them onto the Zoom call and let them know. Thanks for the message. And we can get started in a moment. Just wait and see who joins us. Hi, Queenie. Glad you could join us. We're just waiting a few more moments to see who else would like to join us. And then we'll get going. My name is Adele and I'm here in Johannesburg, South Africa. What we're going to do today is go through the different attractions in the Gift of Legacy theme park and just explain Gift of Legacy that way, because we don't want to just do the same introduction all the time. We want people to really understand how this thing, Gift of Legacy, works, how it happens, and why we are committed and excited about it. I'm just looking at the time. I'm going to give another minute or two before we get going. Would you like me to do a presentation? Would you like to rather have a chat? Since you are all already participants in Gift of Legacy. Queen, presentation, yes or no? Okay, I'll let you unmute.
Do you hear me?
Friend, I can hear you, yes.
Yeah. I would say to me, no presentation, just to talk, but I don't know the other.
Yeah, I think everybody can unmute because there's just a few of us. So I don't think doing a presentation for those of you who know what GL is all about. Maybe we can just chat. What I will do is I'll just mention that there was a poster that was released today, a message from the custodians. Compression is finding itself to be quite challenging to do. There are a few errors that keep popping up, and the custodians and the developer want to make sure that they iron out all of these errors that keep happening before compression happens. When compression happens, it needs to be correct. It needs to move smoothly, and it needs to do what it's meant to do. And everyone's very excited about it, and with good reason. It's a big compression, but it can't happen until everything is sorted out and it can happen correctly. So the custodians have asked for our patience. They are working on it with the developer. And as soon as it can happen, it will. They just as eager for it to happen as we are. But all the changes, developments in the past 3 years have always ensured an improved user experience. And they've always been done to make sure that this system is sustainable and that the longevity of the system is ensured, to make sure that Gift of Legacy doesn't get harmed at all by anything. And that's why Gift of Legacy never crashed. In 3 years, the system has never crashed. They closed it down twice, but the community were warned about that. It was a organized closing down, but the system has never crashed. And that's because everything is always done to look after the system. So we have to wait a little bit longer, but it's a good test of our resilience, of our trust, our faith, and our belief in the gift of legacy system. Don't know, anybody want to comment on that? Monica, hi.
Hello, Adele. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'm happy. I'm really happy to wait. It's for the best. Although I know I'm one of those that nagged you about it, asking every time. But it is necessary, and then we just have to wait for it and go from there.
Thanks. Thanks,
I'm
Monique.
excited.
We will wait,
Absolutely.
both of us.
Yeah, I'm there with you. I'm waiting right there with you.
Because end of the day is our benefits.
Right.
Mm.
You know, when
Indeed.
things work the way they're meant to, and the boards move, there's nothing there's nothing like receiving gifts. And I've been blessed. I shared last week that I've been receiving on gold. I've received 4 gold gifts in the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Those I haven't taken. I've gone backwards. I haven't done it that I've joined Platinum first. I needed to use these 4 gifts. And I'm using them to pay my son's university fees
Yeah.
upfront, and I get a discount because I'm going to pay them upfront. I have never, ever paid school fees upfront. I've never even been in advance. Never. The 12 years of school and nursery school, I've never been in advance. And because of these gold gifts, I'm going to pay his university fees upfront. I haven't paid them yet because I'm waiting for the final amount that I need to pay, because I paid the deposit. But I'm stunned. I'm actually stunned that I'm able to do this through Gift of Legacy. In November last year, I did not know how I was going to pay his university. But I trusted and I believed, and I knew because I watched my boards. I knew that there's 2 boards that it was going to happen on, and it happened on the one board. And what a blessing. And you know what? We all will receive exactly when we need it. And you might think, oh, I need it now, Adele. But we receive when we really need it, because in the end, this money is not for me. I mean, I could do with that money right now. Do with a lot. I could do a lot with that money right now, but it's not for me. And so it has arrived exactly when I needed it.
Exactly.
And I'm just encouraging everybody: believe, trust, stay engaged, keep talking to people. Let your story inspire others. Lioness Cub, you're in my team. You're not in my lineage. I wish you were. But Gift of Legacy really can make life-changing things happen in your life. I mean, just think that in November, I didn't know how I was going to pay these school fees, university fees. And now I'm chasing them to give me the amount because I need to pay it before Friday to get the early bird discount. Never have I ever, I'm normally worried waiting for that statement to come. And now I'm bugging them every day. Come, I need you to give me the figures so I can pay. It's crazy.
That is the best thing.
Just crazy. And those are gifts I've received from, some of them are from people I know, and some of them from total strangers. And it happens like that. One day you just wake up and you get a message. Hey, Queenie, remember your
Yes.
first?
I remember exactly. And that still excites me even today. I will never give up on that. That's why it put me on hold in this gifting community.
Yeah.
And even when I talk to people, I don't have anywhere where to look now. I know one day, it will be one day, whereby everybody will see why I was just standing still to the thing that they don't see, but I can see.
No, for sure. And when compression is complete, we're going to see something very exciting happening,
Do you see?
because people will have, the boards will be compressed. There's going to be gaps. There's going to be gaps on the boards, but there's going to be movement. And I'm very hopeful that the boards like Cole and Ohana are going to move, and that people will get back into the spirit of gifting and understanding what gifting is really about. You need to invite 2 people. You need to bring your 2 people in and encourage them to do the same.
Mm. We're doing that. We're doing that, Mafia, because without doing it, we can't see anything.
Yep. Lioness Cup. I'm going to call you Mpho because I know your name. I'm going to call you Lioness Cup. Mpho is saying the grass is being watered. It will grow. I will get to the top soon. Your encouragement is watering. You know what? You got to water the grass that you stand on. And I put a picture out this morning and it said, people say that the grass looks greener on the other side. But, or what does it say? People say the grass always looks greener on the other side. So if the grass always looks greener on the other side, that means people looking at us think the grass is greener here.
Mhm.
Because if the grass is always greener on the other side, for those people, our side is greener to them. And
Mhm.
you've just got to find those people to talk to, and you've got to water the grass where you are standing. And I want to address this, that so many people are, so many people are looking elsewhere. They're looking at other quick fixes and other solutions. And there are people who like to copy Gift of Legacy. But Gift of Legacy didn't just happen overnight. It's 3 years of lots of development and changes, which is why the compression needs to be carefully done right now. But none of these other platforms that are contacting people right now can offer what we've got, longevity. An online platform that has been going for over 3 years. It's solid. It's not going anywhere. Like, it's solid. It's not going to disappear. Where these other ones that are popping up around every corner at the moment, they're not going to last. We had other platforms popping up in May last year. You don't hear about them anymore.
People are looking for a quick fix.
They're looking for a quick fix. People are impatient. And we live in this world of technology. If you don't like the game you're playing on your tablet, you swipe it off. If you don't like the game on your phone, you go to the next app.
Mhm.
You can't just swipe Gift of Legacy away. It's got to be here, right here. It's got to go from here to here. But you don't swipe it away.
I'm working with a lot of people at the moment, Adele, and
How's
I've
it
been
going
working with them. Tough, very, very tough. I mean, today alone, I posted the meeting tonight 3 or 4 times. What is the result? Zilch. I don't understand it. I really don't. But I'm working daily with different people.
I think at the
It's the
moment
same
we've got
thing, but
load shedding reality in South Africa.
Mm.
Cecilia, who's normally on the Zoom, has just messaged me that she's got load shedding. And with load shedding, people really can't come on board.
it's difficult.
and that affects people. It's also been the end of the month, and we know when you watch the patterns, end of the month, people don't come to Zooms because now they've got money. Now they're not worried anymore. They've had payday. Seriously,
Yo,
they're
Mhm.
not interested in GL around payday because
Mhm.
they've
I
got
get
money now.
worried more. I tell her get
Maybe,
worried more.
yeah,
I
10,
need a
10,
payday.
you get worried more, Queenie.
More, yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to lose nothing.
Yep. 10 or 15 days into the month when people have run out of this, the month has run away from their salary, then they want to participate in GL. And you've got to do it all the time. You've got to constantly speak to people, plant seeds, talk to people. I know right now with the boards having gaps and we're waiting for compression, it's not perfect, but it doesn't harm in telling people, if you don't have a story, share mine. You know me. And you can say, I know somebody who was really battling. She's a single mom. She's recently been divorced. And in November last year, she didn't know how she was going to pay her son's university. And she's just received enough gifts to pay upfront. I know the person. I've spoken to the person. Share somebody else's story until you've got your story, and then you start telling your story. That's the way to do it. To inspire people and to show people that Gift of Legacy is something viable in this crazy world that we live in right now.
It is crazy.
Any other questions or comments? No questions
There's
or
no
comments.
comments. It's just it's the same. Even to me, it's the same. Like Monica said, you get people. They get too excited to join the Zoom. When there's a Zoom time, is either the link it doesn't get open or nothing at all.
Mhm. I
But
know.
at the moment, when you talk to them, they excited to join or to come and be with us in the Zoom and see, because they need money. But at the end of the day, when you're supposed to wait for them in the Zoom, dololo.
I think
But
people are scared to come on Zooms. They think we're going to catch them, pin them down, get their banking details and rip them off, You must, when you invite people to a Zoom, you can say to them, you don't have to participate. You can leave your video off if you want to. You don't have to talk. You don't have to share any information. Tell people what's going to happen, because sometimes they don't know what's going to happen on the Zoom.
And then what you're saying, I say exactly, because I know other people, they don't want to be joining things and taking their money. I said, just come and listen and hear if you would like it or not. But myself, I like it. So if you don't, we don't force anyone. But we want people that they're in need. Because if you're in need, you will listen and then take an opportunity and see where it's going to take you to.
That's true.
You see, but Tololo zero, like Monique said, I don't stress myself because I know there is a day where they will come like a rain, whereby they needed money now. Really, it's gonna be like that, Adele. We're going to platinum.
I agree with you.
We're going to platinum. When we get that platinum board, they're gonna say, wow, this thing of yours, it was like this kind. Let me go in. It will be late, but we will never say don't come in, because we know now we are perpetuating the
Yeah.
will. And there's no way, as Kenda said, if you are higher, you can't be the same. Like, if you are lower, you can't be the same. You started late, you can't be the same with the people that they started before you.
Mm.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
So
true.
now, but the main important thing that people will stand up at the end. They will wish to be where we are, and they will want to know how this thing works to get where you are. And how you gonna
And you-
explain? They don't know
and
the struggle that they
you've
don't
given
know
them
the
the
struggle that you were
opportunity.
on it to be where you are. You see?
Yeah, I
And we're gonna stay
understand
in
what
this
you're
struggle,
saying.
Monique. Mhm. We must
Because
start to this struggle. We're gonna get
yeah,
there.
I
I'm
agree
saying
with
to
you.
all of us,
You said it spot on. Spot on.
That's
So what
me.
can we do? What can the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us? 6 of us, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us. What can the 7 of us do to get somebody on the call next week on the Zoom?
Oh, Adele,
Let's
if
get
I tell
ideas. What
you,
can we start?
I have done everything I can to get them here. Everything. I just don't know anymore. They agree. They'll be on it. They agree. But
When they see you, they tell you the same thing. Yes, we're coming. We're gonna be on the Zoom. You
I'm
said
on
which
it.
time?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
be
got a
there.
message just now. I'm on it, but it's not there.
But I tell you, I
Mm.
believe they will come in. I've got that belief, but I don't know. I won't say not now. Maybe it's not there 10, but they will come. There's a day where they will come
You
like
know,
a rain.
the Spanish community are signing up people on a daily basis.
Mm.
The Spanish community, I don't know what they're doing, but they're managing, and they're not in well-off countries. We're talking about people in Panama, people in Venezuela. Venezuela is got a much worse government and economic environment than we have, much worse. And yet
Can
they're
I tell you something?
managing to find people to sign them up.
Can I tell you something? Why? Those people are the people like me. Those
Yes.
are in need, desperately in need. When you are desperate in need, Adele, you don't ask a question if this thing it goes left or right or up or down. You, as long the people that they in it, they benefiting, and they said it's gonna go for a long, long time. You take it, but we take anything when you're in need. But when people they see you doing that, they'll call you everywhere. So that's why at Venezuela, Spain, everywhere, they take it because they don't care, and it's 500 rand. So they look at that 500 rand. If they are 8, they combining that 500 rand. They see a big picture. But here, because they've been fallen to all of these platforms that are the first ones, it comes with 200 rand, 50 rand. You understand what I mean?
Mhm.
After
I do.
that, the other people are getting money. When they gone, they got it, they close that platform, they're opening another platform. So if ever you've been bumped in those things and then you didn't get a knowledge of saying, what I need, I will get it. Let me find something that will benefit me. Snooze or lose.
Mm.
That's why Venezuela and the other countries, they're running because they're in need. Stokvel is a much thing where you are in trust with others. It's an easy thing because, you know, I give Adele, like Adele give Monique, Monique give Dintle, all of us loanless, we get that thing. And then it will never go off because when it comes back to you, I put it back to Babu Kebekulu or Mam Kebekulu. It runs, Mam Anna, it goes on and on. I'm wrong. I'm right, Bandawet, because if he started to Adele and he goes to Tilde, he's gonna go back to Adele again. So we're gonna go there, and we're gonna be making our own wealth. But people, they don't see that. They want 50 rand, 10 rand, 20 rand, and at the end of the day, it collapses.
Yeah, you're right. They chase shiny objects.
Mm-hmm.
Go for the quick fix. Mpo says we have to keep telling them, patiently keep telling them. Like Mum Queena says, they will eventually have no choice but to join in when they see the Ferris wheels moving faster. I'm telling you for a fact that when I've paid my son's university, you all know me, I use my WhatsApp status every day, but sometimes it's just kind of general. But as soon as I have paid my son's university fees, I'm putting it on my WhatsApp status. I'm putting it on social media. I'm not saying how I paid it because we don't put Gift of Legacy on social media. So don't worry, I'm not doing anything wrong. But I'm going to say, for the first time ever, I'm going to make a picture or something that says, for the first time ever, I've paid my son's education fees up front. Ask me how.
Me
Perfect.
too. On my grandchildren's crash, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to tell
Gonna do
them
that.
my grandchildren studied without me paying the crash, not knowing what I'm going to do. But now I got it and I paid it. Even the teacher or the principal of the crash, I'll let her to know what I was doing. It did pay off that time.
Mm.
That's why I'm here. I know my why is bigger than over than me. Other people, they don't know that why.
Yeah,
You see?
that's right. That's very true.
And it's much nicer when we talk because if they were in this Zoom where we sharing this problem that we need this why to be what you call it, to be fixed, to be completed. People, they will understand if we're not playing games, we're making a reality.
For sure. But those of us who are dedicated, and those of you who are always on the Zoom call like this, and those who are always participating, abundance will find you. Abundance will find you.
Us. It must find us all here.
It will find us all. It
The
will.
thing
Do you
is-
remember that 2025 is the year we're going to thrive? You've got to
Mm.
claim that every day. You've got to claim
And I believe in that.
thrive. I started with that thing in October last year, and I mean, you know now, if I switch off my video, that's what you're gonna see, because that's what I believe in, right? That we're gonna thrive this year, and I'm a Christian. I believe God guides me in everything I do, but I also believe that your mindset and the way you approach things has a huge influence. I'm being blessed in so many ways, not just in Gift of Legacy, in my work, in other opportunities coming my way, and we're only at the end of February. And I challenge you to really claim that word thrive, to really think about it every day. What does thrive mean for you? Does it just mean managing to get by, go to work, come home every day? Because that's not thriving.
Mm,
I
definitely
was
not.
surviving. The last 2 years, I've just been surviving. And I decided this year I'm going to thrive. I'm going to do things differently. I'm going to be more successful. I'm going to claim more what I deserve. And it's not about greed. It's not about standing on other people, but it's just like I'm no longer going to accept just getting by.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying everything is perfect, but I mean, a few gold gifts do help. They do indeed. But I just see opportunities coming my way. I was sharing with Queenie the other day when I went to visit her, another business opportunity has come my way. In
Yes.
fact, 3 other opportunities have come my way. And you need to just claim that for yourself and maybe go into March with that mindset of, in March, I'm going to exceed my own expectations. I'm going to be a money magnet.
Congratulations.
I'm going to be a magnet for success and happiness. I'm going to thrive. You know, that
I like that.
waking up with it and claiming it for yourself.
I like it.
I haven't truly ever done it, but I've been doing this since October. And it's taken me from a place where I was like, what the heck am I going to do next year, to I'm doing this. I'm managing, I'm coping. And it gives me opportunity to do more for other people and help other people. Just in small ways to help other people. Where last year I was so concerned about me and just getting by that I wasn't being true to myself. The true me likes to help other people, but I didn't do that a lot last year. And I'm able to do that this year. So I think we need to, really pull into our own mindset and claim that word thrive, or whatever word you want to claim. If you want to use success, if you want to use, growth, hope, whatever your word is, claim it. But you've got to see it every day. That's why I've got pictures all over my social media. When I open my phone, when I open my computer, I will see that word thrive somewhere.
Yeah. It's gonna work then for all of us. This year, me too, I'm claiming it. I don't care what it is. Even in my work, I claim it.
Yep. And you will, my friend, you will.
I believe so.
I agree with you, ladies. Adele,
Thank you.
I'm 78 this year, and I'm still not finished. I'm not done. I'm not done.
Same as my parents. You're the same age as my parents.
Well, I'm not done. My daughter-in-law actually said to me the other day, she cannot believe what I just tried to pull off now with this huge amount of people that I'm trying to work through. She says she can't believe it. It was actually a huge compliment to me.
Yeah. It must
But I'm not done yet. And it's not for myself. I mean, I'm old. I don't need anything really anymore. But I have got 9 grandchildren and 3 great grandchildren. And I'm still not done. I have got so many dreams, so many plans, so much that I still want to do, and not for myself, but for my family. When I go the day, they must say, she really did something for us. That's what I want.
That's
And I
good.
won't stop. Because we can. We really can if we want to.
Okay. Mpo was invited by my father. Same age.
Wonderful.
My dad doesn't go anywhere or meet anyone without telling them about Gift of Legacy. We go to a restaurant and we don't eat out often. It's a very rare occasion we eat out. But if we're at a restaurant, it's like a competition between him and I to see who speaks to the waiter first.
Right.
It is. Like anybody who meets us, either I'm telling them about my dad's telling them. That's how Mpo joined. My dad goes to her place of work and he told her about GL.
That's so sweet.
You've just got to every day talk to people.
Why we're not stopping at that? We're talking,
Don't
Angel, we're talking.
Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going.
Thanks for
Okay,
your
everybody.
motivation.
If there's no more questions or comments, then we're going to wrap it up. I'm not going to do Thursday trainings until compression happens, and we'll
Okay.
take it from there.
Okay.
But we'll touch base
Thank you,
every
Sarah.
Tuesday and see how things
Okay.
are going. I encourage you to talk to someone heart to heart and use my story if you need to. But also tell them why you joined. Like, so this crazy man came to my work and he told me about this thing, but he kept telling me about it. And then I decided I'm going to join him. Yeah,
Yes.
keep doing it, and keep talking to people. And very soon we'll all have a story to tell people. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. And Mpo, you must just stand still. Here, you're in a right place, Madeleine. And
Absolutely.
don't fail yourself.
Mpo says, yeah, that's my startup line without the crazy part, though. I'm not going anywhere. This crazy man came and told me about this thing, and I joined him. Hey, ladies, thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful evening, and just keep watching the Telegram groups. We're blasting as much information and motivation as we can, but just remember, the easiest way to water grass is to water the grass right under you.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Right.
It was
Right.
lovely.
Have a
Thank you,
lovely
ladies.
evening.
Thank
Everybody,
you.
good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Night.